Welcome back to my channel. This is Nageshwar Rao. Today I'm going to explain terminologies of cryptography. What are the important terminologies we are using in cryptography? The next video I'll explain about what are the different types of cryptography techniques, right? What are the various terminologies that we can use in cryptographic environment? I will explain that. Okay. What are the terminologies? We are every time while we are studying about this cryptography, we are going to use some terminologies here. It's important words, terminologies of cryptography, right? So first we will see what is cryptography. Okay. So after that, we will see what are the important things that are that we can use, or words we can use. Okay. So first we will see what is the definition of cryptography. So this is very important. What is cryptography? We can simply define cryptography as it is a science, because without science and mathematics we cannot do anything, right? So which is a science. Cryptography is a science of cryptography is a science of using mathematics, right? So science of using. I'll tell you why mathematics is a word came in this. Using mathematics. Mathematics, science of using mathematics encrypt and decrypt the data, right? To encrypt, because in cryptography, we are going to encrypt and decrypt the data. I'll tell you, because these two are very, very important words in cryptography. Decrypt, right? So why we are using mathematics as a word in this cryptography means? So generally, we are going to write the algorithms, right? We are going to write algorithms or programs. Those are called as ciphers or cryptographic algorithms. So generally, most of the algorithms are involved. Almost all the algorithms, not most, almost all the algorithms are involved with mathematical computations. So we are going to involve mathematical computations for encrypting the data as well as decrypting the data, right? So the definition of cryptography is it is a science of using mathematics to encrypt and decrypt the data. Decrypt the data or message or information, right? So generally, this is the technology generally the participants are using to communicate any message in secured manner, because their aim is not to disclose this particular sensitive information to any other third party, right? Only the two parties means one party is called as sender. Generally sender means who initiates the message for sending, right? So he is called as sender, and another party is opposite. He is waiting for this particular message, then we call him as receiver, right? So there are two parties in this particular communication. One party is called sender, another party is called receiver. So generally sender initiates the message for sending, and receiver is going to receive this particular message, but that message must be shared or sent in secured manner to receiver. Secured manner means no criminal, no attacker should be attacking this message and updating. Even attacker attacks the channel, and he can extract the information, but he cannot read that information, because they uses this mathematics for encrypting the data and decrypting. Generally encryption done at sender side, and decryption is the opposite operation. Okay na? So by using that decryption, you can again restore the message. Okay, you can restore the message. Then we will see. So which message the sender finalizes? So generally sender sends original message, right? Sender sends original message. That original message is also called plain text. In the information security scenario, we can call this particular original message as plain text, right? You can call it as plain text. So what do you mean by plain text? Plain text is the original message. That particular message is transmitted by the sender to the receiver. but that message must be conveyed in secured manner. So that's why sender using encryption as an operation. By using that encryption, sender converts plain text into another form. I will tell you, right, that the receiver must restore it and read it, right? So for restoring purpose, receiver uses decryption operation or decryption algorithm. Generally, decryption algorithm is also encryption algorithm in symmetric key cryptography. I'll tell you the types of cryptography in next video, right? This is opposite, but which performs in reverse than encryption. Okay, na? So what is plain text now? So plain text is the original message. The sender wants to send this particular message to receiver, right? And generally sender using encryption process, right? For conducting encryption, he uses encryption algorithm or encrypting algorithms, right? Encryption algorithm. So this is another term which come across, right? Encryption algorithm. So what do you mean by encryption algorithm? The algorithm which is used for converting by using this algorithm, we convert plain text into plain text into another form. So that particular converted form is called ciphertext. Plain text into ciphertext. So this is the aim of encryption algorithm. Okay, na? So encryption is a process, right? Encryption is a process. We involve that particular process to convert plain text into ciphertext with the help of encryption algorithms. There are so many encryption algorithms in the world, right? So by using those encryption algorithms, sender can convert plain text into ciphertext, right? Another word we see now, what is ciphertext, right? Another word here is ciphertext. So what is ciphertext? Ciphertext is a converted form, right? Ciphertext is a converted message. We also call it as coded message, right? Converted message. So this converted message is placed onto communication channel, right? Generally, sender and receiver. The sender and receiver using communication channel. Sender and receiver using communication channel. Any established communication channel or internet. They may use internet, right? They may use internet or any other communication channel for sharing the information, right? So after converting plain text into ciphertext, sender places that particular information onto communication channel, or by using internet, they can share the or sender can send the information to receiver, right? So what is ciphertext? Ciphertext is a converted message. This message is converted by using encryption algorithm, but this encryption algorithm is also using another important thing as key, right? So we call it as encryption key. So key is very, very important. So this key may be group of characters. This key may be group of characters. Okay, na? This key may be group of characters or digits. Okay, na? Either group of characters or digits. With the help of this particular key or keys, sender uses encryption algorithm. So this encryption algorithm is receiving one input as message, right? That message is plain text. We call it as plain text. And another input is key. So with the help of this particular key, sender can encrypt the information and the encryption result is ciphertext, right? Encryption algorithm produces ciphertext as output. Okay, na? So that output, that ciphertext is forwarded to receiver, right? So at the receiver end, what is the duty of receiver now? Receiver must read the information, right? Then receiver conducts decryption. The opposite operation is decryption operation, right? Receiver uses decryption algorithm. Receiver uses receiver uses decryption algorithm, right? So by using the decryption algorithm, receiver can store the information with the help of again key, right? Of course, based on encryption type or cryptographic algorithm type. We know there are two types of algorithms. I'll explain neatly in next video, right? So there are asymmetric key cryptography and asymmetric key cryptographic algorithms. So based on nature of the algorithm, either symmetric or asymmetric. Symmetric means same key. If sender uses key K1, then receiver must also use K1, right? Symmetric means same key must be used by sender and receiver. And in asymmetric key cryptography, sender uses one particular key and receiver must use the related key, because in that particular scenario, the users must generate pair of keys, right? Users must generate pair of keys. Pair of keys, that two related keys. If you use one key for encryption, then another end, the related key must be used for decryption. Then only decryption can be successful, right? Then only the receiver can restore the original information. But in symmetric, if sender uses K1, receiver must also use K1, right? Like that, then the symmetric key cryptographic algorithms are written or developed, right? Okay, if sender uses K1 for converting plain text into ciphertext, then receiver must also use K1 for restoring plain text from the ciphertext, right? So this is a decryption algorithm, right? And some more terminologies are there. I'll explain it. So some more terminologies are there. I'll explain. Okay. Uh, so those terminologies are based on all this. We can categorize those terminologies as one is crypt analysis. Generally, that crypt analysis is related to analyst, means opposite person or criminal or attacker, right? Attacker. Because crypt analysis means generally attackers are doing that particular analysis for restoring the information. That particular analysis for restoring the information. So analyzing, right? Crypt analysis. Crypt analysis means generally opponent or criminal or attacker, right? Opponent is also called as attacker. Okay, na? Attacker, or in the cyber security terms, we call him as criminal. Either attackers or criminals, they are staying on channels, communication channel, because through channel only, through channel that may be either internet or any other established communication channel, sender and receiver are sharing the information, right? So these criminals or attackers are staying on the channel and they are trying to extract the information by using their own analysis process, right? So cryptanalysis that. So cryptanalysis generally it is also a science, right? Cryptanalysis is also a science as cryptography. Here, this particular science is used for analyzing and breaking. They are using this particular science for analyzing the channel or flow of information and breaking the channel, breaking the communication. So ultimate aim of these criminals or attackers is to break the communication channel and extracting the information that is flowing through the channel by using their own technologies or techniques. So cryptanalysis is defined as it is a science. Of course, they are also using their own technologies or algorithms. By using those algorithms, they are analyzing communication, they are analyzing traffic flow, and they are also trying to break the communication channel, and their aim is to extract the information. Their target is to which information is flowing through that particular communication channel. So that is the main target of criminal or opponent or attacker to know, right? So this is called as crypt analysis. Okay. So uh, if you combine cryptography and cryptanalysis, so those two terms together is called as cryptology. Okay, na? So one more important word is there. One more important word, that is cryptology. Very, very important. This is cryptology. So what is cryptology now? So cryptology is combination of cryptography and cryptanalysis. The two terms combination. Cryptography is one term and cryptanalysis is another term. Crypt, cryptanalysis, right? Another term is cryptanalysis. Cryptanalysis, right? We know cryptography and cryptanalysis both are science, both are related to science. Okay, na? And both are using mathematics, right? But cryptography is a science which is used for providing security. So this is used for providing security. Generally, authorized participants are using this technology. Cryptography technology is used for providing security, but cryptanalysis is used by the criminals or attackers. This is also a science. They are also using mathematical algorithms, but they are using in opposite purpose, right? For their own purpose, they are using cryptanalysis technology or technique, right? But their aim is to analyzing the communication and breaking the communication and extracting the information, important information that is flowing between sender and receiver. So these two words, cryptography and cryptanalysis words together called as cryptology. Cryptology, right? Okay now. And one more important word is there. One more important word, that is crypto system. Very, very important. Crypto system. Another important word is crypto system. What do you mean by system? We know all together we called as crypto system, right? What do you mean by system? Generally, the system means all the parts together. Okay, now here also we can define crypto system as very simple. Just crypto system. Okay. Uh, okay. Uh, what is crypto system? So, okay, while writing, I'll explain here. Crypto system means cryptographic algorithms, whatever the keys you use, cryptographic algorithms, and the keys and protocols also. Okay, na? Protocols. All these are combinedly called as crypto system. Okay, na? So crypto crypto system, right? So what is crypto system now? This crypto system is containing this crypto system is containing cryptographic algorithms, right? Set of keys, whatever the set of keys, those set of keys used by the sender and receiver, and very, very important is protocols. Because this protocol is used to, it is making use of these, right? So protocol is also very, very important. So these are combinedly called algorithm. Whatever the cryptographic algorithm you are using for sending the information in secured manner, and whatever the keys help you are taking as a sender or as a receiver, whatever the keys help you are taking to make that particular communication as secured, and which protocol level we are implementing that particular algorithm, or which protocol we are using this particular scenario. So all these three terms together we call it as crypto system, right? So we call it as crypto system. And so one more important word is there for encryption. We call it as enciphering also. So encryption, another name is enciphering. Encryption, right? So encryption, another name is enciphering. Enciphering, right? Enciphering. And decryption is same, deciphering, right? Decryption, another name is deciphering, right? Decryption, another name is de deciphering. C-I-P-H-E-R-N, because algorithms are called ciphers. Enciphering and deciphering, or another names for encryption and decryption, right? Okay, na? So these are the very, 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 very important words that we come across while reading the cryptographic concepts. Okay, na? Once again, I'll tell you what first term is cryptography, second term is encryption algorithm, third term is decryption algorithm, and what is encryption algorithms? If you side algorithms, encryption is the process. Decryption is also a process, right? But encryption is a process which is used for converting plain text into ciphertext. And decryption is a process which is used for converting ciphertext into plain text, right? But with the help of algorithms, we conduct encryption and decryption with the help of key also. One more important thing, along with the message, we are also inputting key to both encryption algorithm and decryption algorithm, right? And other are plain text and ciphertext and cryptography, cryptology, crypto systems. So like that, so many words that are coming across, right? But So how can you say this encrypted data is very secure? So depending on two important terms, we can say that encryption algorithms are very secure. Okay, na? Security of data transmission is depending on one is strength of the algorithm, right? If algorithm is very strengthened, strength of algorithm. Okay, na? If algorithm is very strengthened and so many complex mathematical expressions are involved, and another important point is secrecy of key. How secret you are maintaining. Secrecy. Okay, the secrecy of key, because both sender and receiver must use these keys for encrypting as well as decrypting, right? So the strength or security of cryptography algorithms are depending on our data transmission security, at strength of security or data transmission is depending on these two important points. One is strength of algorithm, how strength this particular algorithm is, and the second one is how security you are maintaining as a sender and receiver, how security you are maintaining these keys. So depending on these 2 points, we say that our encrypted data is very secure. Okay, na? So that's why the data security is depending on entirely, completely depending on these two terms. So generally we come across these two important points. We come across these two important points while studying about cryptography, right? While studying about cryptography. So thank you for watching my video. Thank